Hi guys, Chris here from Wrath of Course, TCG, another video log type thing, video shenanigans. And I don't remember if you guys remember quite a while back ago when GvE was, it had just been released. About a year ago, I started to type up a bit of a story, like a bit of storyline for that part of the game, and I never actually got around to finishing it. Basically because I've just had so much to do. I got about 6 chapters complete, and then I just started work on WaE, and then after WaE I've just not had a great deal of time. So I think because I'm basically not going to get around to finishing this story, I'm just going to release it as it is. Now, there's 6 chapters which have been typed up onto my computer, and I will be hosting the file, so if anybody's interested, by all means you can download that file. I'll talk more about the file shortly. Now, after chapter, I think it was 6 or 7 or however many chapters there was, I basically ended up just going into like my video editing software and finalising the story off in a very brief manner, using like text, a bit of background music from one of my favourite video games, as well as basically a load of text flying around the screen, basically explaining what's going to happen after like chapter 6, and it will obviously finalise and close off the story for GvE, and then that's where WaE takes over. So basically the story, if you didn't already know, I mean, I'm sure there's 1 or 2 people who were lucky enough to proofread or test read like a chapter. I think it was chapter 3. Martin from Cards at Home got a go. I can't remember, it's quite a while ago. I can't remember if anybody else tried reading it, but basically the story is based around Kira, Rhaenys' daughter, and obviously Rhaenys and a couple of other people make an appearance in this video, as well as like the Mage sisters. Also should make an appearance in it, but she would have basically come up after chapter 6, and that is basically where this YouTube video will come into play, basically telling you what happens regarding Alto. Now, how else can I explain it? What else do I need to say without giving away too much information and without making this video excessively long? So I'm going to put a link somewhere in the bottom of this video, and basically you can download it. The file type itself is a docx document, so it should open in like Microsoft Word, but because I'm a bit cheap lately and I've got a new computer, I don't actually have Microsoft Word or anything like that. So you can, if it doesn't work in Microsoft Word, then you can download free docx viewers, basically what you can read but you can't edit, and they will do exactly the same thing. So yeah, if you're still interested in the story of GvE or what actually happened in that with that, you can download this little bit of a story. Have a quick read, so you know what's actually happening in the game, in the game and the story. And then at the bottom of the page, at the bottom of the file, there is a link to a YouTube video, which will then link you to the video, which is actually hidden away from you. It's actually been on my YouTube video for quite a while now. It's just been hidden away from public, but if you've got this link, you can access this video. So that's that. One other quick thing to side note as well is, obviously I made this story for fun while I was working on GvE, so I am by no means a professional story writer. However, I do try my best to make it as easily readable as possible. So what I'm trying to say is basically there might be a couple of like typing mistakes or maybe an odd comma, lurking where it shouldn't be. So yeah, it's not perfect, but I have tried to get it as close as to the best of my ability as possible. So yeah, guys, if you are interested in this video, I will put I'll put a link in the description down below. Be sure to give it a read, see what you think. Then at the bottom, you got a YouTube video. YouTube video is about 8 minutes long or something like that. you can watch that, and then that's basically all of the GvE story completed. So at the moment, WaE, this is coming away from the story now, just a quick little update. WaE is obviously released. Thank you everybody who has purchased WaE. It's amazing to see your videos online. Absolutely amazing. It's so nice watching people opening packs on their own YouTube channel. It's great for me because it makes me feel, really appreciated, and it's great for you guys as well because I've noticed, I give you guys shout outs as well as many other people. It's not just me who gives you guys shout outs. And I have seen channels grow. PDF uploaded a video about a week or two ago with the booster box, and he's already got like 112, 120 views or something like that. So it's really nice to see that these views and subscribers are transferring from creators and fans. They're like circling around each other. So that's a really nice thing to see. So I do appreciate everybody who purchases, not only my TCG, but everybody else's homemade TCGs as well. As far as WaE goes, I am slowly working on a part 2 to it. However, it's going to be quite a while away yet because I've only got around to doing 2 designs. As well as that, I want to try and get GvE with the new updated borders, but because there's 180 cards to do that, it's going to take me a long ass time to get that complete and updated. So, it's pointless me doing certain cards with the new borders and the new play symbols and stuff like that, because I am thinking of just slightly editing not the borders but the play cost a little bit, because I've had a couple of positive criticism from people saying like the elemental cost where you don't need to pay anything. It's a bit tricky to see sometimes. If the background's red and the elemental cost is transparent, then people are mistaking it for the price of an element. So I'm gonna try and update as much of that as possible, but I've just got too many things to do. I've got stuff in real life to sort about. I've got a job. Pardon me. It's just gonna take a bit of time, but yeah, I do appreciate everybody. If you could just give this story a read, if you're interested, you can basically get to grips with what actually happened in GvE. It did take me quite a while. It took me a couple of hours to do, but yeah, I just did it for the channel really, and hopefully you guys would enjoy if you're into your reading and stuff. But like I said, I'm no professional story writer. There will be a couple of errors here and there, but I'm only human. I don't have great editing software on the computer, so it won't alert me every time there's a problem with my spelling or my punctuality, grammar, etc. Alright guys, so that's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will try and update another video shortly, which has got some resolution breakers and some Chaos Galaxy TCG pack openings. Cheers guys, see you later.